Hello guys, this traveling lion here. My first time going live. Um, so you can, I'm just doing reflections on what I think about YouTube and content creation. Since I've actually like really gone into doing a lot of YouTube YouTube videos. Uh, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to the Traveling Lion. Let's get me to that magic number 1,000. Road to 1,000, guys. Road to 1,000 subscribers. Get me to that number, and let's see. Yeah, how we go from there. I'm actually a travel vlogger. I've traveled a lot, but most of the times I've traveled, I've not actually made YouTube videos until now that I'm making YouTube videos. I saw one person got in, got out, but that's fine. Yes, willing buyer, willing seller, and free entry, free exit. Um, I'm actually a vlogger. I vlog different parts of the world where I travel. I'm a travel vlogger. Recently, I've been vlogging about the village back in Kenya, and since that's where, I've lived for quite a while before I came over here to the US. So right now I'm in the US of A, here in America, and life here is hard. Today I'm just off work, so but here people do work. It's not like it's not El Dorado. It's not like the city of gold. A lot of people come to the US because they're looking for money. I mean, they're looking for like the Spaniards when the Spaniards when the conquistadors, whatever they call them, came looking for El Dorado, man. They came looking for that place, that mountain of gold, that city made of gold. Yeah, they found some gold a little bit, but not a whole mountain made of gold. And a lot of people, when they come to the US, they actually looking for opportunities, looking for jobs, looking for employment. Of course, the employment, but you work hard. They work you here to death. So, but I love this country, home of the brave, land of the free, home of the brave, whatever. Yeah, you will listen to the national anthem of the U.S. national anthem. It actually ends with that. Yeah, home of the brave, land of the free, home of the brave. Yeah, and yeah, and I like this country because of that. There's freedom. People question everything. Even kids will question a lot of stuff. They question their parents. They question adults. They question teachers. Yeah, and a lot of things, yeah, a lot of reasoning, you got to reason. You can't just follow what someone says or what people tell you blindly. Yeah, and your opinion is your opinion. Somebody's opinion is their opinion. But right now, I'll give you my opinion about YouTubers. I've been a YouTuber now, serious YouTuber for just a few. I could say like serious YouTuber for about less than a year. I posted one or two videos earlier, but right now, in the last, I can say in the last 2 months is when I've really like started serious YouTubing, like showing my face and stuff like that. Yeah. Otherwise, I was just showing like sceneries or places I'm going, like city walks and stuff like that. But this time, I decided to take the dive, take the plunge, and show the stuff I'm made of. Yeah. So what I think about content creation, I find it interesting because you got to have something creative every time you got to create something. Like get something in your mind that what should I do today? But don't make it so hard. Just normal life. Like today, I just woke up. I've not even combed my hair. I've not even showered. I don't even have pants on. Of course, I have a t-shirt. I've got underwear, but I don't have like jeans on, stuff like that. So that's the way. If you make it simple, it will be less stressful. So just vlog wherever you are. You don't have to even to travel. Just vlog. You're in the village. Vlog the village content. You're in the city. Vlog the city content. You involves traveling. Blog travel content. If you're a farmer, blog farming content. So it's like you can create YouTube videos virtually out of everything, out of anything. Yeah, and you can of course uh, get monetized and make money out of it, or you can just do it to inform people, so to give people information about what they may want to know. Like me, when I started actually vlogging, it was seriously just to show people the places I go to. So like share with people the places I go to, because not everybody can go to every place at every time. People go to some places sometimes, other places at times. So watching what someone has seen somewhere can help, like I'm moving my hands a lot, can help like somebody else and know, like, if I go to this place, well, yeah, these are places I could go to. This is what I should be careful about. I should do ABCD. So that's basically why I started YouTube. Of course, there's the monetary aspect that you can make money out of it. You can actually live off it if you really vlog every day, and you get like so many subscribers, and then you can actually make money out of it and live off it. Yeah, so that's something else too. Yeah, so you can do both. You can do it to inform people, and you can also do it, combine that with also making an income out of it. So instead of just using social media to watch what other people do, actually inform people of also what you do, and that way you're able to share information, and you're able to like also like create something out of it. So this is a critical part, the part I'm sometimes scared of talking about, because a lot of people don't want criticism, but a lot of YouTubers tend to copy each other. That's what I've noticed. A lot of content creators copy each other. Me, I was actually inspired by one guy who traveled across the Soviet Union, uh, filming like ancient Soviet artifacts. Probably he'll be watching this video. Bald and bankrupt. I could say I'm not promoting him, but I think it was very courageous, the fact that he can speak so many languages and go into the old Soviet areas, like just to film what used to be there and what's not there. But what I don't know about the effect of all those travels, that was before the Ukraine was started. Then suddenly Russia also attacked Ukraine. So I watched that. I watched different people travel different areas all the way to Antarctica. And I've been to the North Pole, but I've not been to Antarctica. So I'd like to go to Antarctica at some point, yeah, also, and experience that. I've lived in the equator. Now I'm in the northern hemisphere. Here, the land of opportunity. But you got to work hard here. You got to work hard here to make even to make ends meet. You will more or less like you can be homeless pretty easily. You can lose your house, you can lose your car so easily. Something simple can happen. You can get in an accident. You can, then you cannot be able to work. So then once you're not working, you cannot pay your bills. Once you can't pay your bills, you have to depend on disability, and then you have to move from a moderately comfortable area to probably a place where your disability money, your social security money is able to pay, and may not be a very good neighborhood. So, those are the things you have someone else to live with when they're living in the US. But now, like I was saying again, like of course, in African countries or in Asian countries or in South American countries, of course, you can always go to your village. Here, there's no village. Nobody has a village. I mean, there are people who want farms, but you can't go to your village. Go to my village now. Here, I don't have to pay rent and all that stuff. Nope. Yeah, you got to pay rent every month. Yeah, unless you've invested and bought a house or bought some apartments. Yeah, you got to pay rent every month. You got to get up and work and pay your rent and pay your bills, pay your car note. Here, you call it car note. When you get a car, and it's when you get a car and then you pay every month. It's called a car note. So you walk into a dealer shop, they'll give you a car like boom. Yeah, they look at your credit score, of course. 600 and above is normally between like the lower numbers. I don't know, no credit rating to 800, something like that. So once you're like 600 and above, you'll get a car, and maybe a $1,000 down payment, $1,000 down payment, or sometimes no down payment at all. And but then you got to pay a car note every month. So if you don't pay that car note for 2 months, 2 payments, before you know it, before you make the third payment, you look out your window. Like right now, I can look out my window, and you look around and you don't see your car because it's been towed. Yeah, there's a towing company just come and collect it, and then the towing charges will be like 1,500. Maybe you're paying 400 every month, $400 every month. But now the towing charges only are like 1,500. So those are like 3 months payments, and you've missed 2 months payments. So you pay the 1,500 plus the 2 months payment. That's like 2,000. Maybe the car was 10,000. So you see, already it's like almost a quarter of the amount you're supposed to pay in total. So if that happens, just let the car go, and then your credit rating again drops, and then you can't get a loan to buy another car. So you walk on foot for a while. Walk through snow, walk in the hot sun in summer for a while before you build up your credit to be able to get a loan. And when your credit is bad, of course, you can't even get an apartment. Getting an apartment becomes a problem because they think you're not going to pay. So that's what it is. That's what life is over here. So it's not really a bed of roses over here. People really work hard just to stay above board. So with that said, I'll go back to what I was trying to say about my thoughts about content creators. I find content creators to copy each other a lot. Yeah, and that's something. It's more or less breaks creativity. The creativity more or less disappears because people are copying each other so much, such that people are doing virtually the same things. Oh, I climbed Mount Himalayas. Everybody else now wants to climb Himalayas. Like I climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. Everybody else is rushing to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. I climbed Mount Kenya. I went to this glacier. People want to go to that glacier. So there's like so much copycat stuff. So, but anyway, that's the way people also probably build on those ideas and improve them. But there's a lot of copying or like copying what other people are doing and not really being creative by your own self. So with that said, maybe I move to another topic now. Let's look at my other topic is this one is touchy. My other topic is about they say when someone scratches their nose, they're like excessive consumption. Well, here in the West, people are trying to reduce excessive consumption. You find like I can't say like I don't want to say use a term to refer to an area, but you find areas where the consumption has not been a lot. Now people have excessive consumption. Excessive consumption is like you want to buy a big car, you want to build a big house, you want like everything big, excessive consumption. Well, excessive consumption actually like is not good for the environment in total. Yeah, building like very big, humongous palaces, and you only need one room. You can only sleep in one room. And sit on one chair and sleep in one bed at a time, at one particular time. But people want to build these big palaces. They want to drive like big cars. They want to have like 10 cars, 5 cars. Like they want to drive the latest model. What I've noticed is that whether you're in a BMW or a Suzuki or a Toyota or a Chevy, it's the same thing. Actually, some of the cheap cars are actually more reliable than the very expensive cars. That's from my own experience. Yeah, because I've driven like a car I bought like this guy bought it off an auction. Actually, I was almost penniless that time. I walked through snow for almost 2 years. Rode a bike, like took a train, took a bus to college and to work and all this for 2 years, and it became almost normal. So when the time came for me to buy a car, I went to an auction. It was actually a sheriff's auction. So the sheriff's auction, normally they sell like stuff, they repossess from drug dealers and stuff like that, like cars repossessed from drug dealers and stuff like that. So cars are coming like zoom. This one comes 3,000, 4,000. So people start bidding. It goes up to 3,000. I forget about it because I had like 1,500 on me, $1,500. So once it passes 1,500, I stop bidding. And then these guys actually realized, hey, this guy actually really wants a car. So they asked me, you really want a car? I say, yeah. How much you got? 1,500. Okay, we'll help you. We'll help you get that car. So the bidding went, and then at some point this car came. People bid like 800, 200, 200, 800, 900, 1,100. At 1,100, everybody stopped bidding. So I said 1,200. Then somebody bid 1,300. Then I said 1,400. Then everybody stopped bidding again. And then 1,400 once, 1,400 twice, 1,400 gone. So I drove that car out of the lot, 1,400. A Ford, very good Ford van that I've driven for the last 6 years, not breaking down. So that's a very old model, a 2005 Ford. It's a Ford Freestar. It's like a van. It's like a 7-seater. So you can actually sit that. You can carry like 7 people in there. So it's a very reliable car, but I bought it for 1,400. Now, come several years later, I say, okay, I need a luxury car. So I get this car like a German machine. I don't say what it is now. You'll see it later in one of my videos. So I get this German machine, and I'm so happy and saying, I've got this luxury now. Within 1 month, the car overheated. I was stuck in the highway in the middle, 6 a.m. in the morning going to work. My car broke down. I just pulled by the side of the highway. I stayed there for 2 hours before actually the towing company, before my insurance and the towing company came and towed my car now to the garage for repair. So you see the difference. This car I bought it like $25,000. It's a used German machine, and this other one is like a 1,500 US car Ford. The Ford actually like proved more reliable than this expensive luxury car that I bought. Then after a while, it broke down again. Then I took it back. And I was like, that's why I actually never sold the first car. I never sold the old car. I never actually traded it in because I realized that when this other car breaks down, I'll need this other car. And eventually ended up using the old car more when the new car breaks down. So whatever car you drive, don't go into excessive consumption. Whatever car you drive, simple as it is, drive that car. If you're able to buy a more comfortable car, go ahead and buy it. But that's my take. Don't involve in excessive consumption. Simple lives are some of the best lives you can live. And you can take this to the bank because you're less stress. If you're living in a country where there's so many criminals, you don't worry about people stealing from you. And if you are living in a country where there are no criminals, but then the repair charges and stuff like that are so much, and you have to pay tax on your property, then the less you have is the less taxation you pay, the less you have to worry about maintenance. But people are people, and we'll always want to consume excessive consumption. We want to go to that big restaurant where you pay like $400 a night. But remember, you don't own a restaurant yourself. You're going to somebody's restaurant and you're paying $400 to that person. Think, is that really that consumption is actually not good for you because you're not saving any money. You're actually spending. And that's what I've seen with actually the YouTubers or content creators. They are excessive consumption, excessive spending. They get a little money, they want to go to places, exotic places they've never gone to. Is the rush to spend. So don't have that rush to spend, because that rush to spend actually it actually fulfills something, a void inside you. But after a while, you realize, oh, I've spent everything, I've got nothing again. So I've got to start working again for the same stuff. I mean, for the money that I've actually spent. So basically, that's my thought. Copying too much from each other, and the other thing is also excessive consumption that YouTubers have, where you make money, you want to build this big house, you want to move in this big neighborhood, this expensive neighborhood. You don't help people around you, and you're actually building an island of yourself, and you're excluding other people around you. And then you are so proud that you've got so many subscribers. You can't subscribe to yourself. Other people subscribe to you. So that's not something to you. You should be proud. You should actually thank the people who subscribe to you because, oh, I've made it to 500,000 subscribers. Damn, you're not made it. You are only one person, you're not 500,000 people. So you should thank the people who subscribe to you, because those are the people who are making you what you are. So if those people unsubscribe, which they can all do, you come back to zero. You come back to zero. You say, "Oh, I'm a big YouTuber." You come back to you're a zero YouTuber. So the best thing is just to be comfortable, to be happy, to thank the people who subscribe to you and create more good content, which people enjoy to watch and which actually also enlighten people, educate people. Yeah. And the other thing I wanted to say was, what about reaction channels? Uh, Initially, reaction channels, I watch reaction channels because they actually do a critical analysis of other people's videos, of other people's content, and they like remove mistakes here and there, and they try to fine tune the person. So what reaction channels actually do, they help the person who the reaction is being done on, because they watch them, they improve, and you are reacting, you are using those people's like names more or less to create traffic. But normally I've seen from all the reactors, the traffic is not that much. So me, I'd rather don't be too obsessed about somebody else. Let them do their thing. If they're cheating, if they're lying, the law will catch up with them sometimes. If they're we are doing something that's not right, it catches up with them. The world has a way of balancing everything. Yeah. So nature balances everything. If someone is cheating, someone is lying, it comes out eventually somehow. Because I was watching some YouTube creators giving content, African content village, mud hut, grass thatched, and here they're in these shukas or shawls, and they're like carrying water on their head, digging with their hands, and they portray like a suffering kind of image of Africa. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's good to watch. It's good local content, but then don't fake it, because sometimes it happens like that, and people are actually faking it behind you. Then it comes out. With time, it came out. I could see, she was actually driving a big car, and here she's using the heart as a prop to take her videos. Here's a simple African life, but you've parked a big four-wheel drive next there. So you're trying to get people to sympathize with you and donate towards you, that you're living a difficult life, but you're actually living in luxury compared to people who are living around you. So you've got this prop, this cut, this mud hut, or this village life, blah 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 blah. But then next there's a big mansion and a big four-wheel drive car parked over there. And so when I saw this, I realized, this is a little fake. I've been following these channels. I think, these are good village content, whether it's Africa, Asia, whatever, because people do this all over. I'm not pinpointing any particular continent or any particular, put in America, in South America, in Asia, in Africa, in Europe, whatever. So it comes out with time that you are like, you are faking. So anything that's faked will eventually come out. Like me, when I create village content, I don't say like, we are suffering here, we need donations. I just say, I'm on vacation, this is my village, and this is what I'm doing right now. And when I come back to the US, I'm back in the US, and I live like everybody else lives in America. So being fake, that's one. Don't do that. Don't be fake. Just be you, be original, and don't try to create some sympathy, and don't try to fool people like wearing some shaggy clothes. People think you don't have money. People know you've got like 500,000 subscribers, or 200,000 subscribers, getting like 30,000 views per video, and you're making a video every day. YouTubers can estimate. Other people can also estimate how many dollars you're making in a month by the end of the month, because YouTube pays, I think, the week before last of the month. So it's $1,000, $500, and here you are asking for people for donations, for things for $20, for $30, dude. So don't be fake, and don't wear like tattered clothes. Think people sympathize with you, buy you stuff. You're getting money from YouTube, dude. Buy your own stuff. Buy your own stuff. Book your own hotel. Get your own Airbnb. Do your own stuff. Don't depend on people too. So the other thing I've noticed that current YouTubers is that people tend to hang on to others. Like, this is a big YouTuber. I'll go hang around this YouTuber, and I'll end up getting like subscribers. You'll do that, but unless you're creating your own good content, the subscribers won't watch your, I mean, you won't have very many views. You'll have many subscribers, but very few views. I'm seeing one person has joined, so kudos. So you'll have like many subscribers, but you don't have many views. So my idea, my advice is create good content. It doesn't matter where you're creating that content, but once you're creating good content, you'll get subscribers and you'll get viewers. Especially you'll get viewers because a lot of people just view stuff on YouTube for either for entertainment or for information. Like me, for my car, when I bought my car, I would actually look up stuff like how to change oil on YouTube, and it gives you everything: how to change oil, how to change the batteries on YouTube. So I'll go, and people are posting videos like that. So I'll go look at my car, come back, look at the video. I went, changed my oil. I went and got a battery, fixed it. My AC wasn't working. I checked on YouTube. I went, bought the AC gas and filled it in my car, and it was working after that. It's never broken down. I never spent a dime doing those things when I bought this $1,500 car. So basically, there's that kind of content which people create for information, and you can create content also for entertainment, like music or just comedy or whatever, pranks. I don't like pranks because pranks, more or less, pranks tend to, they can traumatize somebody. I mean, especially some pranks, like they can stop your heart, So I don't like pranks like that. But some people create some pranks. If you like pranks, go for it. If you like entertainment, do it. If you like criticism, like some people do, like criticize other people, well, if that's your game, you play it. But you see, in this world, everything balances. You do something too much, something comes to balance it. You hit on, I mean, you're unfair to somebody for so long, it happens, it turns around and someone else becomes unfair to you for quite a while, because the world has a way of balancing. That's the way nature works. So otherwise, my advice is be good to everybody, do good, don't do any harm, and you'll be fine. Balance. Not too much of anything. Too much of anything is bad. So so this is my first live, and I'm just experimenting and seeing how it works, and then I'll go back to I've got some videos that are overdue to be posted, so I'll post them pretty soon. So please, if you're not subscribed to this channel, subscribe to the Traveling Lion. Road to 1,000. Get me to that 1,000 number, so I can get monetized also, and then I can create more videos that you guys can watch and enjoy. You can also ask me questions. I may not answer all of them. I can I can invoke my Fifth Amendment, right? Like I'll not answer that, but what I can answer, I'll answer. And for me, I'd rather like don't attack people. Reaction is good, but don't be obsessed with somebody, because when you get obsessed with somebody, it affects you too. It affects that person, it affects you too. So let people do their thing. Whatever they're doing, let them do their thing. And normally nature somehow balance. If they're doing bad stuff, it will balance and come back and hit them. If they're doing good things, they'll get blessed, and it will come back to them too. So so that's my thought. That's my 2 cents, like they say. And subscribe to the Traveling Lion, like and share. There's some videos I'm going to post, some more videos that I took. I'm just trying to put together like videos I've taken a while ago when I wasn't a YouTuber, because I traveled a lot and I didn't think YouTube was really the thing. I was saying YouTube is for kids, That's what I used to think. Like YouTube is for kids. But then I realized, yeah, you can do YouTube. You can make money out of YouTube and stuff like that. So, when on the other hand, what I can do is to revisit those countries where I've gone to, since I already know those countries, and then post new videos about those countries. So very soon I'll be traveling, guys. But here's my base. I'm in my apartment right now, and I don't have pants on. I need to put pants to get out. So I'll just show you like. Part of my neighborhood. Actually, I'll unbox these chairs. I bought some summer chairs, which are used to I'm actually streaming from my laptop, so not from my phone, from my MacBook. So, but And I can't actually walk them back. Yeah. So then, what I'll do is next time I'll actually do another live probably tomorrow outside, more or less unveiling my summer lounge chairs, and where I'll be sitting and basking and getting some vitamin D, because summer here is just in July. It's actually spring now, going to summer. So summer starts from June, July. Basically, May, June, July. From the middle of May, around there, to June to July. July is the middle of summer. Then you start going into fall again, and they start getting cold. So it's only 3 months of hot weather where you can enjoy the sun and get vitamin D. So those are my 2 senses about content creation, and yeah, just go for it. Do whatever makes you happy. If you like fashion, go for fashion. If you like traveling, go for traveling. If you like village stuff, go for village stuff. Whatever makes you happy, that's what you'll do best. Yeah. If dancing makes you happy, dance, my man. That's what makes you my man or my lady. That's what makes you. Whatever makes you happy. That's what you should do. Yeah. So that's my take. Like I said, that there's excessive consumption. I'm also trying to reduce my excessive consumption. I'm actually a minimalist, because minimalism is more or less like the in thing, not too much stuff. Like in my apartment here, I don't even have sofas. I don't even have just some chairs and a table. I don't have much, so when I leave, I just throw this away. Normally, people don't even carry stuff. When I vacate this apartment, I just throw this in the trash, and the big trash can on Wednesday, and I'll move on. I'll just drive to my new apartment and start again. Especially if I'm moving out of state, then carrying stuff with you is just too much. It's too much work. You get like a U-Haul van and drive it, and then you've got your cars. You have to drive them over there. It's too much. So the best thing is that when I was moving to this state, I actually I threw away a lot of stuff, gave friends a lot of stuff when I was moving from state to state, because I moved from the state to another state, then from the state back to the state. And every time I moved, I threw away everything. I threw away my bike, my microwave, I gave away my sofas, I did all that stuff. When I was moving back over here, I gave away my stuff too. I gave away my sofas, my everything virtually, and then the rest I just threw away to the trash. My mattresses, I just left them out there to be collected by some people, whoever needs them. So some people like drive around on Wednesdays in a pickup and try to collect stuff that people have thrown away, and then go and resell them or take them to Goodwill. Goodwill is like Salvation Army shops, where used clothes or used stuff are normally taken and sold at a cheap price to people who need them. Yeah, people who need them and don't want to buy like new stuff can do with the used stuff. As for me, I don't do used stuff. I don't know why. I won't tell you why. There's a reason why, but I never do used stuff. I'd rather buy cheap new clothes than second hand. In Kenya, they call them mitumba. No mitumba for me. I'll buy cheap new stuff, but not even expensive, like designer stuff that is used. Yeah, so that's my 2 cents. I'm trying to do this live and just get to know me and get to see me, because most of my videos I've not shown myself. And in my true elements, hair unkempt, I just woke up like this, put on a t-shirt, I still have my underwear only. Yeah, and just watching YouTube videos here about this stuff that happened in Kenya that's really bothering me, about this pastor who got people to fast to death, like over 100 people. They're harvesting organs from these people when they're dying, when they're so weak they cannot move. This is just like some big criminal scandal. This pastor Ezekiel from Kenya is just like crazy. You watch it and it's just traumatizing to see so many people just believe that because the guy mentions the name of God. You think, oh, everything that's God is good. Everybody, someone mentions the name of God, you believe it. There are a lot of con people out here. Con people. People catch the spirit every day. Now they are preachers and they are all these. God has spoken to them. God could speak to you too. So you don't need to God to speak to someone else to speak to you. You wait get the signs from God. Yeah. So thank you. I see one like. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. At least this is my first live, and I'm just trying to share my thoughts about YouTube and also about other things in life. Generally, living in the US here is hard. You got to work so hard. You could work yourself today. But if you don't work, you can easily be homeless too. Yeah. So that's it. So that's what I have for today. This my live has been like 35 minutes. Yeah, that's a long live, and yeah, and it's actually does well when it's done from the when I do it from the MacBook. It's so clear. It's like a Zoom conference. Yeah, but from the phone, I know it's good from the phone because you can walk around. Um, yeah, but the picture, like the picture quality and stability, is better when you do it from the MacBook or from your. Me, I'm a Mac person. Some people are Samsung people, Android people, but me, I'm a Mac person. I'm an Apple person because once I moved from Android to Apple, never going back to Android. Android pictures are good, like the Samsung pictures are pretty nice. But the iPhone is catching up too. And iPhone, the fact that viruses, you can get viruses into it, yeah, is something that that helps a lot. I don't want to mention a lot of stuff, copyright issues, and I'm not marketing for anybody, but I like my MacBook and I like my iPhone, and I'm stuck to that. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. I don't see any comments, but this is my first live, so I'm just experimenting how this works from my MacBook or from my laptop. And then next time tomorrow, I might experiment on my phone. And when I do it on my phone, I'll walk around and show you my neighborhood. Show you because tomorrow I think I'll unbox this. I'll unwrap these lounge chairs and I'll probably do something else. And I'll walk with you guys and you see what I'm doing and just having fun, just relaxing as summer comes in and of course winter is gone, spring, and now summer is crawling in. There's been like rains, tornadoes, not tornadoes like tornadoes here, but I think 2 days ago there's hailstones, big hailstones. But me, I didn't. I was sleeping. I was like, "Bah, bah, bah, too much rain." By the morning it was gone. Yeah, but I didn't see the hailstones. No windscreens were broken because sometimes the hailstones are big like this, big like a tennis ball. But this time I don't think any big hailstones were. Yeah. So the rain passed. There's threat of tornado yesterday. No tornado. Okay. And there's no tornado. Tornadoes are bad because they'll come and sweep these wooden houses. Because in the US, houses are basically wooden. They'll like, so you have to run into the basement or hide in the kitchen. I mean, in the bathroom. If there's a tornado warning right across where you're living, right like if you're living in the path of the tornado, but you're not in the path of the tornado, you don't need to worry. So that's it for now, guys. Subscribe to my channel. Let's get to that magic number of 1,000. Subscribe to the Traveling Lion, and I road to 1,000, and I'll give you more content. I intend to travel. I've been working so hard since I came back from Kenya. I've been working like back to back to back to back to back to back. And every time when I'm off work, now I post a video. So back to back to back because I'm planning on a trip probably next month. Yeah, and there's a location I'll tell you just when the time comes when I arrive in that destination. And I'm going out of my comfort zone this time. I want to visit some areas I've never visited. I've watched people send videos of those places, but I want to go myself. And I hope everything goes okay because I like traveling a lot. Traveling makes me happy, but the only thing I've got to work. So work to put bread on the table, pay rent, pay bills, and stuff like that. But if you can free yourself from that and you can make enough money out of YouTube or out of any other business you do, whatever you do, then go for it. So I'll be traveling soon next month, and I'll bring you my travel vlogs again. But right now, I just do like these live streams and also more or less post the old videos that I I have actually recorded but not posted. There are quite a bunch. So actually, should dispose of those ones first before I get you new content. So thank you very much. Please subscribe to the Traveling Lion. Get me to that magic number of 1,000 first, and then we'll be on the road to something else. So guys, subscribe. Road to 1,000. Subscribe, like, and you can shout out, you can comment if you want. Good comments, bad comments, I delete them. But good comments I'll entertain. Yeah. So comment, like, share. Yeah. Tell me where you're watching from if you want to. If you don't, then just commenting. If you want to, if you don't want to, that's still fine. Just watch. So today I didn't criticize anybody. I didn't in particular. I just talked generally because I believe like if you spend too much energy on one person, criticizing one person, you become like part of them somehow. It's like an obsession, and I think that's the wrong thing to do. So me, generally, I would not do that. But if there's need, I'd probably talk about something, but not of a particular person. I'd more or less talk about stuff, what people do in general, like copying each other. I'll not talk about one person. No. That's for them. Let them do their thing. If they do the wrong thing, it will catch up with them. The law will catch up with them. Stuff will catch up with them. If they do the right thing, they'll get blessed, and that's the way it works. So guys, subscribe, like, and share. Peace. Love everybody. Love your neighbor. Love everybody. Subscribe to this channel, The Traveling Lion. And as I journey through this YouTube experience, journey with me, and let's see the places where I travel to, because basically I'm a travel blogger, and I'll bring you all the content that I get in my travel vlogs. So thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye, and I end this stream.